Hello and welcome to the stream today. So sorry yesterday I couldn't be there because I was tired. The quickest way to say it, yeah. After 7 hours, 30 minutes of streaming on Sunday and gym and everything, I was tired. So today we will be doing, as you can see, mostly WDT cars. I think I will try to get used to WDT cars and then from there go up. We continue to use extended physics because I feel like DWG and WTD cars were better with those. Okay, so let me just make sure that the sound is at the right. Nope. Voila. We'll be trying the Nissan Skyline. I used the R32 already last time, so let's try the R32. Okay. How many horsepower? About the same. Okay. Go. Also, let me check first. So it's WDT, so I can check everything. Okay. Good. Let's see how hard it is. That's okay. And as we know, let's put it directly to, hey, 55. Let's try 55. It was already 55, so let's see. I can't remember. I saw that I used the R34. Did I use the R35? We will see. And we will be in Blackwood. Ah! Getting there. Now I'm again accelerating a bit too much, but we'll get there. Yeah, I still have the same problem as I had the last time, essentially because it's the first time I play against this last time, is that when I am at an angle where I can catch the car, I am at the end of the rotations, which shouldn't be good. I should still have a little bit of angle to correct with the steering, not just with the gas. I will also quickly switch on the HUD so you see what I'm doing with my feet and with everything else. Like here, I didn't have enough to counter steer against it and accelerate so that it pulls out a little bit when I'm too close to the center. Third gear is not good enough. What I could try... Yeah, what I want to try. And what I will try is go back to pits. Gears. Maybe try to go 134 on the second gear. So I have a little bit more speed and a little bit more play. Of course I will bog down a bit faster if I don't keep the speed. Woohoo! Yeah, okay. Maybe I should go in between. Maybe that's too long. Right now I'm a little bit limited on the power that it puts down. Yeah. Yeah, he grips up. The car grips up between the corners, I feel like. Yeah. Okay. Let's try back to the pits. Let's try. So we had this one. Let's try 121. I can get there eventually again. I'll try the inner line. Let's get there. Oh, the outer line. This is the inner line. Voilà. Oops. So I could go directly that way. So it's this way. Ah! Yeah, this is a lot better to learn. Have to keep the car on a lot tighter line. And also more feather. Maybe I have to shorten the second gear again for this one. I feel like I can't. As soon as I touch the left foot brake, the brake with the left foot, it goes away. Let's try maybe 114. Ah. Oops. I feel like maybe I should try another car. I still ask myself how to fix the one big problem I have. Whew. Maybe let's try a car without the RB28. So what could we have? set. We keep to WDT. Let's try the 180 SX again. Yeah. No, let's continue with Blackfoot to compare them. I didn't even check. I think I could have gone 20% up on the turbo with the other car. Oh, let's see the gears. Let's actually go with 118. Sorry, I was looking at the volume. And this car sounds so weird in low revs. And then as soon as we get I don't like the sound of this car. Yeah, no like. Let's try the inside again with this car. That sound. Let's go for 61. That's what I hate. know why, but to be able to catch the cars, I have to. So what drive this the WDTs? I don't like that I'm either second gear at the limiter or third gear I am fighting. To keep the car loose. Yeah, I don't like it. Just to check. Let's go to my good old E30. Okay, can't change anything. Just let's try the E30 against the WDT. Hi, how are you? Kind of funny that I don't see you in my main chat, so sorry if I answered a little bit late. So let's see. The very first car used to drift. No changes, nothing. Apparently they are more or less the same as the I'm also not used to driving this with enhanced physics, but let's see. I don't even think Kuno's cars are meant to be driven with advanced physics. Okay. And that's the problem I have. I don't have enough to say, okay, I got to the point where I can I think I know what car would be better here. Because you see, I really simply run out of juice. So interesting would be, let's stay with Kuno's cars, but let's take the 624 horsepower. Baby. Supra. Just to see if it's a power thing. Could also have been a tire thing for that one, for the other one. Let's go with 136 in second gear. Maybe those cars are not made to with extended physics in mind, really. strange that I cannot catch an angle today. Let's go to 112. Maybe we'll have to take the third gear, but...
It's really
bit more? No, everything is more or less the same here. Let's try him. Let's try playground. But yeah, like I said today, I won't be online too long. I'm still a little bit tired-ish, and I also want to play some Solar Crown. Because the game is not bad, to be honest. So let's see, electronics. We can have turbo at 100%, tires. Change, 110 should be okay for this track. Drive. A little bit too much. But I like this car. Now that I said something, I will crush it all the time, but hey, that's not here nor there. That's more a sickness of the person, not the car. Yep, as soon as I say, yay, you can do it, I start to do caca. But let's go again. And for now, this one here is my favorite WDT car. Ah. Schwenkram. Ah, what am I doing? One of the corners that I miss the least usually is the one I'm fucking up right now. Ah, because I hit me, yes. Ah, a little bit too much. Yeah, I think for today, 55 minutes, 1 hour is enough. I'm still not that 100% fit. I will be doing a bit more tomorrow. That's always my problem here. Yes. Nah. Woohoo! Ah! Nein! Nö. Why? Ah. Ouch. Hi, hi. How are you? No, it's the Logitech RS 50. I think the Moza of 25 would be about 3 times the size. And this one was already expensive enough for now. Unless one day Moza wants to sponsor me, I'll take the R21 or R25, no problem. With every rim they want to give me. Is it really? Okay, I thought this one here was more about the size of the R9. I know the R3 looks like it has the... It could fit in any RC car that is more than 118. Oh, yeah. This one here is the price of the R5, more or less. And I think it had better pedals as standard if you buy the extra clutch, so I went Logitech. 8 to 9 Newton meter, yeah. I'm on 5 right now because my seat doesn't really handle more. Even with 5, if it gets to the end, then it starts to use the 5. My whole cockpit starts to shake. And it's Logitech, so you also have that strange, bit butt kicker-esque. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that butt kicker-esque setup. So some games make it vibrate with the bass. Can go up to 75 Hertz. It's good to make your hands sleepy and really tired when, I think it was Solar Crown, where it's overused like hell. And I come from a Thrustmaster TX, so 9 Newton meter is more than enough. Yeah, I never had a gear one. No, the first Fanatec I had, the Fanatec Porsche for the beginning of Xbox 360 was also already a belt. And then I had the TX that was a belt, and now I changed to this. And I have to say, it's not even the strength; it's more the definition of it that is so good. Yeah, the G27 was like that. A friend had it. You always had the tack, 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 tack. Oh no, this is a worthy update. So I think even an R3 or something like that would be already a huge jump if you manage to not make it clip. I nearly went with the PXN because that one the price was also good, but the pedals I didn't like them. So it's good that we have those cheap brands now, but cheap, like Logitech and PXN and so on, that make Moza and everything think twice about the pricing and start to lower the prices. This one here was a bit more expensive because I had to take the PlayStation version. They had the base, but they didn't have the rim when I ordered it, so I had to order the PlayStation kit with the RS pedals and the shifter that I use only as handbrake. Yeah, that was the alternative to everything. If I didn't go this way, I would have gone. Because PXN, I didn't like the reviews. I think if Logitech didn't have a wheel, I would have gone with the R5 too. Maybe the R9, but yeah. And a month later. Or two. Yeah, I kept my trusty TH8A. This thing has 13 years now, and it still works perfectly. The one thing I want to try is the Moza flight stick that you can also use as shifter. Would be kind of cool to also have a force feedback joystick, and if you could incorporate it into a shifter, would be great. But yeah, 800 euros. Or 600, I think, when you have everything together, just for it. Yeah, it's the same as I think the latest pedals also 800 bucks, and they have force feedback or something. They have hydraulic, so you can set up everything the way you want it. But high-end gear, yeah. Not for me right now. And I'm not sweaty enough. I don't want to break world records anywhere. Just want to learn how to drift and have fun. Mostly in Forza Horizon 6 as soon as it comes out, and then yeah, you will notice that as soon as you are old enough to drive a car, driving a car is easier. than this. A lot easier. But it hurts more if you crash, so don't try anything stupid. And what is sad for you, I think depending how old you are, you might only get automatic cars and no cars with a good clutch and a good H shifter. Sadly, everything is becoming automatic, and manual is at an extra. Yeah, if you live in Europe, you will find something. No problem. If you live in Japan, I think too. If you live in other countries of Asia, good luck. And in the US, I have no clue. Since most people don't know how to drive manual, how the market would be there. Yeah, and really expensive if you get caught speeding or anything. Yeah, I went from Bern to the Jungfraujoch, especially Jungfraujoch with all the mountain passes and so on. Yeah, it was fun. But you're always a bit scared in Switzerland that the po-po is there, and if they catch you, oh well. They are not fun. Well, then I had another problem. I was there with a 2008 MPS, and when we got up to 2000 meters, I switched off the car, and it took a while to switch back on because the turbo didn't like the height difference. It was kind of scary, but then afterwards it started to work well. Ah. But yeah, in Switzerland you find good little Peugeots and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Small VTS or something like that. You would have fun with a Swift. That's true. Our small Opel, yeah. An old OPC, small one. Would be nice. Well, I started with a 205 Peugeot. A Lacoste edition. It was older than me. But maybe one of the funner cars, one of the fun cars that I had. Only had about 800 kilos. So the 1.4 with 90 HP was kind of fun. And it drove like a go-kart. And if you say old beta, that wasn't old beta. During the winter I had sometimes about 10 centimeters of ice inside of the car. On the passenger side because all water would come in. Those were the times. Yeah, today I have a bit of an off day, and I'm trying new cars. So now I'm with WDT cars. I tried DWJ cars, but they were a bit hit and miss. And then I had a few cars that were simply too easy. And VDT, those are simply 1000 horsepower monsters that are a pain for now. Yeah, drifting a shitbox in the snow, yeah, that would be bad. That would be good. I think a base GT86 would already be nice without snow as the first car. My neighbor used to be at, so that's a job that if I wouldn't be in IT, I would have wanted. My neighbor was a mechanic, but he worked for Volvo, And he was one of the guys that took newer cars to Alaska and so on. From Alaska to the south of America to test the cars to see if everything is okay and so on before they got sold. Even second hand, they still 15,000. But depending how old you are till you are 18 and you have your license, they should be even cheaper. Unless we change fully electric and so on, then they might get even more expensive. Yeah. Dream job, but you also never see your family. You are gone sometimes for 3 months. And it's a dream job if you do it for a good company. If you do it for Lada, and you have to do that in Russia, no way. Oh, okay. So at least soon you can get your driving license and then. And then you finish your university. You are in Switzerland, you will have a good pay. Even if everything is expensive in Switzerland. You will be able to manage to get a small car. I remember I was there in 2008. In the hotels, a bottle of water was 10 Schweizer Franken. Eating in a restaurant was more expensive than right now here, where I live. Already back then. I was impressed by the country, my bank account wasn't. For people who don't want to do the conversion, that was about that time about €9 or $10, $11 a bottle of water in 2008. Oh, so you could get your dream job. Oh, tired. Let's do a little bit of line rock before I finish for today. And as an engineer, yeah, you will be happy. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, please invent an electric car that sounds and works like a mechanical one, and you will be a hero. Ah, so close. Yay, I can ban someone on cake. This time it took again 1 hour and 35 minutes. They are getting slower and slower. Oh yeah, but I think it's enough for today. I still heard everything. Yeah, sadly Sunday I streamed for nearly 8 hours, and in the morning before streaming I was on the wheel for 2 hours, so 9 hours and 30 minutes in total. Plus work, plus gyms. It was started to be a bit too much for an old man. So yeah, my foot is not working like it should. Yeah, I think it's okay for today. Oof. Yeah, I think I will be back tomorrow same time. Today we did WDT cars, and tomorrow we will change to DWG cars to see how they feel. They should have about the same power. Some of them are a bit higher, so we were around 350 to 360. Some a bit less than those, and these go to, I think, yeah, 420-ish is the highest. So yeah, we will see how they feel. Right now we are playing everything with using extended physics. Somehow that helps a bit with these cars. And let's see if I feel really crazy, maybe. The day after that we do VDT cars. Is it VDT? VDC cars, sorry. But those are in a different category. Those are more like 1000, 1900, 1000 horsepower, so yeah. I think they are, well, can try one, but they are a bit funny. They are even scary. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, for sure not 100. Let's try 50. So this track should be really bad for these cars. Yeah, these cars are even scary on long and big tracks. So. So yeah, those cars we don't touch them tomorrow. I think we will be doing DWG cars, and this one's maybe in a month. So tomorrow about same time as today, around 4-5 p.m. CET. We'll go a little bit through the DWG cars, try some tracks, see how they are. We have an idea how the WD cars are, the Kunos cars are, and then we have some Gravy Garage and I think Swarm and others that are not so realistic that we can also try. But apparently they have, yeah. Some people say that they are good, other people say not, but if I look at the stands, I feel more it's like not ideal, more extreme physics. Then we have Swarm. For Swarm, I heard a few people say that they are good. But I feel like the physics, especially if you switch off, use extended physics, are a bit iffy. Like they stick a bit too much. But they have a lot of nice cars, so maybe one day we will do a bit with those. So let's see what we can do in the next few days. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow around 4 p.m. we should be playing Assetto, and then 1 hour, 2 hours later, some Forza Horizon. And then of course on Friday I should be doing, before streaming I should be doing the weeklies of in Forza. But if you want to see the weeklies too, I can also stream those. Just let me know and we'll do that. But for now that would be all for today. So thank you very much and see you tomorrow.